Hi, what is meditation? I'm no expert on meditation. From what I know about meditation, the ultimate goal is to clear your mind, have a peaceful mind. So, with an engineering background, my instinct is to say, formulate this as a problem. How do I clear my mind? For example, when I'm sleeping, when I'm trying to sleep in bed, how do I clear my mind? Well, the mind can be wandering, thinking, even though when you try not to think, but sometimes it's just difficult to stop it from thinking or imagining things. So the problem is, how do I stop my mind from wandering all over the place and stop me from actually falling into sleep? That is my original goal of this little exploration. Well, logically, if I can keep my brain doing something very simple and easy and continuously, that basically will stop the rest of the brain in any more imaginative, active thinking involved. So, what is something that we have to do all the time in order to keep this simple, easy thing for our brain to do? Well, breathing is something that we all have to do. So when we sleep, we breathe. So if I can sync it with the breathing, I think that would be a good way to kind of like distract the rest of mind to be doing active thinking. So I come up with the word fulfill. So in my mind, I'll be thinking fulfill in synchrony with my breathing in and out. So it'll be like this. In my mind, I'd be thinking like fulfill. So when I breathe in, I'm thinking of the word full. When I'm breathing out, fill. So when I'm repeating this fulfill, I picked this word fulfill because fill can be long. So instead of fulfill, it's like fulfill. I keep my breathing long and deep, and that will relax my body and stop moving and fidgeting in the bed. Another advantage of synchronizing the breathe in and breathe out with just one sound is so that if I have some thoughts that pops up between full, fill, in between during that pause, so that thought that pops up when I say fill will knock that thought off. And after fill, before full comes in, I may have another thought that just pop up spontaneously. But since I'm going to say full, that thought will be knocked off also. So by doing fulfill in your mind, you have a mechanism to stop spontaneous thoughts from popping up, have a way to stop it. And after a while, you won't have those spontaneous thoughts to pop up. Some other methods say that if you have spontaneous thought that pops up, it's okay. You can rein it in somehow with some other mechanism. But I'm not sure you can do that, because once you let the spontaneous thought to start wandering, it may just keep on wandering and wandering and wandering. Whatever method you are on, you won't be able to stop it. And the counting method, I think, will also not work because you actually have to count numbers. It involves thinking, even though it's pretty easy and spontaneous. But just concentrating on one word, I think, is a better way to keep your brain circuit moving in a simple circuit and keep the rest of the complex brain that involve in the active thinking quiet. So, and I find that very useful. I can do it while I'm trying to sleep. I can do it when I have a little shut-eyed, or I can even do it while I'm walking. It's almost like you can do it anytime. You don't need any apps. You don't need any sound. You don't need music. You don't need anything. You just have to focus on saying the word fulfill. Of course, you can pick a different word, but I find the word fulfill very fulfilling. Good luck.